mower. Today I'm just going to be pretty much following up the videos after we started doing the engine swap on the Pulsar. Yeah, we lost all the footage and everything and all that, so basically just do an update where we're at, what we're doing, and probably go for a drive today, so stay tuned. Alright, so it does look a little bit different in here. Got the painted rocker cover, external wastegate, had to do some dodgy stuff with the coolant pipes, custom radiator out of a Honda Civic. Mind the cable ties, it actually is bolted in, it's just to keep it away from the big war whistle down there that kind of smashes the radiator a little bit. Got the airflow sensor and intake off of a V6 twin turbo 300ZX, just so we can actually meter the air that's going into the engine. Basically to get to where we were at before we towed it, there's a couple of things we had to do. We had to get the flywheel machined so it could actually fit onto this engine so we could run the factory gearbox. We had to take away the power steer pump, the aircon, because it wouldn't fit, it's bloody tight in here. Had to put some spaces so the alternator would push out, line up with the water pump pulley, and then we had to custom make a tensioner pulley so then all of it could run on the one belt instead of having two sets of belts. Everything else really, man, is kind of standard. But yeah, it's not really complete at the moment. As you can see, the exhaust kind of just dumps right there. Does a couple melty things. But yeah, today I just we split an injector O-ring and it kind of just filled up the cylinders with fuel, so probably do a service on it today and put the injectors in, go for a drive. Got a little bit of tuning to do, so we'll do a little bit of tuning on the freeway, and yeah, that's basically it. So stay tuned, we'll go for a drive, do a little bit of tuning on the pulsie, see how we go. Before we get into this, I just want to quickly talk about our sponsor, Peak Performance. They're kind of new, they've got some good quality shirts, they're just trying to get into the car community we've seen, got stickers, it's pretty quality shit, so go check them out. The link's in our description on YouTube. Yeah, have a look, buy some shit. Alright, so these are the injectors, they're just the factory side feed ones, they should suffice. We haven't had an AFR gauge yet, but we finally got it installed and then this happened, so we'll see how much air fuel ratios are holding up. But here is the O-rings. As you can see, it's pretty stuffed, so we're just replacing those. Got all the kits, 4 kits, put all the new O-rings on, shove them back in, and we'll get going. Looking schmick. chuck it in the car. Let's go. Alright, it's all in, everything's plugged in. So now we're just going to change the oil, because like I said, one of the O-rings split. So all the fuel was just flooding into the cylinder. Would have filled it up. Now it's been sitting probably a month now as we're waiting on the O-rings to come. And so it's probably all gone past the piston rings and just gone into the oil. And when the petrol would have taken away all the lubricating properties, diminished all the lubricating properties of the oil. So we're just going to change that just to make sure it's alright, and then we can go for a drive. Alright, oil's drained, it's in that container. I did touch it. It was definitely just basically fuel at that point. It would not have lubricated anything, so I'm just going to put some more oil in here. Got a bit thicker than the recommended amount, but you know, more lubrication, baby. Alright, oil's in. Just going to start it. We'll run rough for a little bit. I've just got to upload the tune so I can actually fucking idle. And got a fire extinguisher already as well. Shouldn't have any problems, but you never know. Keep that handy. We'll check for leaks as well. Alright, pump sounds like it's primed, so let's do it. So it runs like shit. Looking at the AFR gauge is actually really lean, so we're just going to fatten it up. So jump in the car. Do some things on the laptop. Should be good. Better. Wait for that to load. See, we're still really lean. Just gonna up the injectors a little bit. It's coming down. I know we're not at idle, but still lean as hell. We're at 15, oh, touching 14. It's not too bad. Could probably bring it back a little bit. Not too bad there, it's a bit over the place, but the sensor is right at the end of the exhaust, so it's probably getting a little bit of air. It's pretty fat, but I'm not too bothered about that. Alright. No leaks. pretty good. Could probably go for a drive now, to be honest, and do a little bit more and actually get the map sorted a little bit.